All right, everybody. Welcome to Sisterhood Team Call, August 11th. I know we have some exciting announcements tonight, so I will open up the floor.
Okay, I'll start. I just wanted to give a huge shout out and congratulations to my coach, Allie. She hit Emerald yesterday. I'm so proud of her. She hasn't even been coaching a month, and her first two, she locked in and put them right on her legs. Like, she is crushing it. This girl means business. So I'm really excited for her, and I'm excited to be mentoring her through it. I also wanted to give a huge congratulations to Marina, who just got married on Friday. So congratulations to Marina and Cam. You two are a beautiful couple, and I'm so excited for you, and congratulations.
I'll go. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. I don't think she's on the call yet, but it is official tomorrow that Brianne Stoner has locked in her 1-star qual. So freaking excited for her and Kate and what they have done. This is the epitome and definition of team, and I just am bursting at the seams for both of them. And our Rise community is getting together for the first time ever on Saturday. I cannot wait. There's going to be about 20 coaches together, and I am just like literally busting at the seams. So yeah, congrats, girls.
I'll go. I just want to congratulate Natalie Sici. I think she's on the call tonight. She's a brand new Every Effort coach, and tomorrow she's locking in Emerald. And she is going to be walking into her second month of Success Starter. And she's just doing all the things, and we love having her on our team. And I also wanted to shout out Ashley Wilson, who hit SC for the first time last month and also working really, really hard. And we see you, and Krista Hominick, who was topping the boards or the leaderboard last month as well in her second month of coaching. So great job, guys.
I'll go. I want to give a huge shout out to Sarah Matthew. She is officially a team builder on the road to elite. And as of tomorrow, she wraps up her 6-week qualification for the Diamond Retreat in Blue Mountain. I am so proud of you. You've been doing all the things. You're just killing it. Way to go.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to hop in. Hopefully you can hear me. We are just up at a cottage, but there is massive news. Daniela is going diamond tomorrow. I had to hop on this call, even from our mini moon, because Cam's telling me to be quiet. But I am just so freaking proud of you, Daniela. This has been on your list for months, and you have just been going and digging in. Last month was like the most challenging month, and seeing you put all that work in to see the success this month, I am just so stoked for you, my friend. So I can't wait to see you absolutely crush it. This is just the beginning. Diamond, here you are.
Anybody else before I go into
I'll go. I'll go really quickly. I'm not sure if she's on the line, but I wanted to shout out to my coach, Julie Latulippe, who is officially going to be Emerald coach as of tomorrow. So I'm super excited for her, and I know she's working really hard, so I'm just really excited for what's to come. So I just wanted to shout out to her.
Okay, I'm gonna hop on. I'm so glad I made this. I want to officially say that Kate Shear is tomorrow when we wake up, when the clock hits 12:01, she's officially diamond. She met her 6-week qual. She rocked her 6-week qual and added in more coaches, of course. And I'm really, really proud of her, and I'm so excited for what she's built and where she's going with this. So, Kate, all the congrats, all the feels. And by the way, how cute is Marina with her like now hubby? Woo, congrats.
I would love to go. We've been working super hard, me and Angela, up to the last minute, like right now, like 10 minutes ago, where she was able to get her last challenge pack preferred client to get herself into diamond qual tomorrow. So I am super, super, super excited for her. My first diamond. Angela, you deserve this. Like, you've worked super, super hard up to negotiating with the client, like with the preferred client. It's all about negotiation and making it happen. So congrats. I'm super, super happy for you.
Erin, do you want to do yours and I'll do announcements before you get going?
I mean, I feel like so many people right now are hustling so hard to meet tomorrow's qual, or tomorrow's like switch over. Qual is the wrong word. I'm super pumped because Nat officially is going 1-star tomorrow. That is locked in. That is amazing, which is massive. You guys have been working so freaking hard today. So way to go. I know that some other things are happening, but everybody's working really hard. And I don't like, I just met with Milan's team, so I haven't been on my phone for the last 2 hours. So I don't know what's happened in the last 2 hours, but I don't think I have an announcement just yet. Ku, are you on here? Are you going to speak up? Maybe not. Maybe we'll save it.
Sorry, I'm here. No, I'm here.
Oh,
just kind of doing, okay. I'm in the background. I haven't been able to, I just got home from the cottage and I haven't been able to go into my back office, but I know that Clarissa is on and she is like, honestly, everybody envisions to have a runner on this team. I was never a runner. Honestly, I started this business super scared, and I have someone like Clarissa who is completely the opposite, who completely just takes me out of my comfort zone and makes me want to work harder. And this girl is so close, if not already there, because I haven't gotten into my back office. But anyways, Clarissa, I see you. And after we met with Erin last week, she sat in the car and she said with me, she's like, I'm not going anywhere. We are building this business. And honestly, I am so honored to have someone like you on my team. So yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Totally incredible, guys. Is there anybody else? I was like logging into my back office to double check that because I need to know. That's so exciting, Clarissa. And everybody that hit diamond, and the NLC ladies, you're 1-star, Brienne, like locking it in, and Ku almost there, and Nat, like this is so exciting for all of you guys. So congratulations. I wanted to give a shout out to Kelly Barter, who's a brand new coach in the August mentorship and just hit successful for the first time. So success starter month 1, check. Super proud of you. And that is it for my shout outs. So I'm going to do a couple announcements and then Erin is going to kick off the call. I'll just give one last, did we miss anybody for recognition? Okay, so I have a couple announcements. Come show me your plate. The first thing is that, where did I go? Sorry guys, I'm a little bit all over the map right now. Okay, Blue Mountain, Diamond Retreat, Crush Nation collab. No, he can't eat it. Crush Nation collab, it is happening, and you have 2 weeks left for this qualification. So in order to attend that retreat, October 16th in Blue Mountain, you need to be diamond on 2 weeks from now. So August 25th, you need to be like closing your eyes, waking up on the 26th diamond, and or your star diamond new rank. If you are a new diamond in 2021, you just need to have held your diamond for 6 weeks in Q3. If you're unsure if you've already qualified or how you can qualify, reach out to your coach and talk to them, because guys, 2 weeks is tons of time, and it's looking like we're going to have a lot of sisterhood people there, which is really, really exciting. So get there and let's go together. I wasn't going to be able to attend because I had an event here in Vegas, but that event has been canceled and I am coming. So let's go to Blue Diamond together. I'm really, really excited to see who's going to push and who's going to hustle to get there. So that's the first announcement. The second one is we have been sort of toying around and checking out this 100 coach training that Kim and Jamie are implementing into their training. Basically, it's an app that was designed by Lindsay Matway. Fine. And her leader coaches. And what you do is you log into the app, and then for 100 days in a row, it gives you a little training piece every single day. So we're kind of unsure if we wanted to use it for our new coach training or not. And what we thought would be really, really cool is if a bunch of coaches in here downloaded the app and did this and did the 100 days of training, and we sort of regrouped after the fact and decided what we think. If it's something we want to like implement with our new coaches, how you liked it. I also think that it can be a really great idea for people that have sort of like failed to launch. Like you're like, yeah, I really want to coach, and then didn't do too much. This is an incredible opportunity to just sort of start fresh and start over and follow that guided training. Lindsay Matway is like the legend of all legend Beachbody coaches, and her coach Bonnie Engel, also same sort of status. Like the training will be incredible. I have no doubt in the content. I think it's just committing to that and giving it a go. So this evening, I'm going to do a post in our Coach Facebook group with how you can download this app and connect to the Coach 100 content. And for anybody that wants to do it, drop a me down below, and then we'll see how it goes. So that is it for announcements. Erin is going to kick off the call tonight.
All right, guys. Super pumped to talk about this because it's a few truth bombs and then some action to kind of get us out of it. And I wanted to really, as first and foremost, connect with each and one of you and talk about sabotage, because I think we all do it in our own way. And I want to preface this by saying, like, there's zero judgment. I'm no better than any of you. Courtney and I are not on some ivory tower telling everybody they're sabotaging. Like, we sabotage too. We're all in this. We're all in this. We're all guilty of some sort of sabotage. And I think it's healthy to put name to it, to speak to it, to recognize it, to like point it out within ourselves and do what we can to avoid it. So sabotage right now, I see as like the summer sabotage. I think that especially this summer of all summers, is you like live in Ontario and you finally feel free to live your life and go out and see friends and do all the things. And it's like so easy to sabotage your business. So easy not to do the things. So easy to fall off your routine or your workout. It's so easy to sabotage, and sabotage looks different for everybody. Somebody that could be your nutrition, your workouts. Some of it could just be procrastination and not sending invites. Some of it could be like doing the busy work and like putting together all the graphics for your free group instead of inviting people to your free group, or not asking for help when you feel like you're lost and you're stranded, you don't know what you're doing. Like, that's sabotage. Not reaching out, not asking for help is sabotage. Justifying plain small, justifying your actions of being like, I don't need to do that, or I don't actually want that, or I'm okay being where I'm at, or like justifying your small actions. Over consuming, over scrolling, over viewing, over comparing. There's so many. And I wanted to drop a few just to kind of speak name to it. And like, let's take a second and be brutally honest and put the mirror in front of our face and call it how we sabotage. Like, put it in the chat. How do you feel like you've been sabotaging in the last few weeks? Like, put name to it. Because I think that's the first step in recognizing, okay, my default is to sabotage by over consuming. And when I feel like I'm not doing anything, or I feel like I don't want to, I'll do the easier tasks first instead of actually sending invites. I feel like for me this summer, finally being together with our family and doing all the things, being together, being free to be out, it was easy to fall into that, and really easy to not do the inviting, expanding my network, those kind of things that I find daunting on a regular basis. Sierra, all of the above. It's true, right? Like we're all in it, but the reality is, guys, to win 2022, you have to kick ass this fall. And in order to kick ass this fall, you need to be hustling right now. And that's just the reality of this business. It's a delayed reaction business. We all know this. So I know that my lack of inviting and connecting from July up until now is going to kick me in the ass this fall. And I'm going to feel that most next year. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with like sabotaging my 2022 right now. So be real with yourself on where you're at. Let's do like a little bit of an evaluation. Like, where are you at with your nutrition, with your journey, with your personal development? Do you feel like you're a little bit on autopilot? Like, are you doing your workouts for the gram, or are you doing your workout for you and you just have it and you have to be videotaping it? Are you thinking throughout your whole workout what you're going to be saying on Instagram, or are you actually like going all in on this workout for yourself? Are you being genuine in how you're fueling your body and doing what's best and serving yourself? Like, do a little bit of an evaluation on where you're currently at in your journey, how that's serving you. I know for me, like personal development for me is huge. And I realized lately, like I do a lot of reading in the morning, but sometimes like I don't read enough. And so I don't actually get the full amount of personal development I need. I really do well with podcasts and listening to a podcast and listening to music, like even music alone, like if the right music can get me in the best of moods. But really pouring into my personal development, like, and not half-assing it, I notice a big difference. I'm able to post better. I actually feel better. So I'm totally missing all the chat here, but I want you to evaluate where you're at in your personal journey first. Because guys, your personal journey dictates your business. We all know that. That is not news to anybody right now. So where you're at in your personal journey, how much you're truly being authentic in it is going to dictate the messaging you share, how easy it is to help other people, how easy it is to reach out to other people and support them on theirs. If you aren't doing well yourself, it's going to be hard to give out. It just is. So evaluate where you're at for you. Then, evaluate your groups, your client groups. I know Courtney and I have like major evaluated this over like, it's constant evaluation. But for us, we really lost focus of our client group over the last year. I would even say 2 years, as we really put so much more emphasis on mentoring and building up coaches. And our sisterhood community got to be too big. It got so unmanageable. It got to the point where there's 1,400 women in there and nobody was engaging because nobody knew who each other was. So I don't know if you even follow that group anymore, but we closed that group down this week and we've restarted because we want to go back to basics. This business is about helping people staying accountable, like helping people be their best. And we weren't doing that. We weren't doing that to the best of our ability. And that was a reality check. So we've restarted. So evaluate, where's your group at? Are you happy with your group? Are you on blog groups? Is it working? Like, no shame in moving back to Facebook or doing a message thread instead. Like, there's no shame in any of this. You have to figure out what's right for your business and do that. So evaluate where you're at with your group. Do you need a complete overhaul? If yes, lean in. Reach out to your coach, reach out to the chat you're in and say, I'm looking for an overhaul. Help me. Let's brainstorm. Where are you at with joy in this business? Like, what brings you joy in this business? Share it in the chat. What's the one thing that you find is like the most joyous in this business? Joy. I was on a call this week with Jeff, and we were talking numbers and like all of like the trends and data, all the numbers. And he was like, forget the numbers. keep focused on the joy. This business is fun. Do not lose sight of that. And the last evaluation I really want you to think about is if you are tracking for your through the year, there's still so much time to like kill this year, but it takes you hustling now. So procrastination is all of us. We all do it. Do not think you're the only one. You are not that special. We are all sabotagers in some way, especially right now, because it's so easy to kind of like go like this. But we wanted to talk a little bit about how we can get out of that. And the only way, the only way to get out of feeling like you're sabotaging or feeling like you're behind or feeling like you suck or feeling like it's not working or feeling like you're trying, the only way is to take action and to actually do this business. It's the only way. Okay, before we get into that, Courtney, did you want to add something to what I was saying there? Pretty.
No. Your Wi-Fi sucks though. Oh, I'm starting on the next part. Okay. Yeah, so we are going to focus on taking action. I totally agree with Erin on all the things, even some of when she was pointing out some of the sabotage things, I was like, oh, a couple of them hit me in my belly. Like I'm totally doing that. Like I actually, and I'll share one with you guys. I actually told Kim recently that I'm not going for 15 star because all my leaders are balanced in different CBCs and it's just not panning out that way. And that really like hit me in my belly when Erin said like, you know, I don't know what if she called it like plain small, but then you sort of elaborated somehow that really like, boom, hit me in the face, justifying it. Yeah, justifying plain small, right? I said to Erin today, like, I just hit elite, super exciting. Like last year when I hit elite, I was bawling my face off and I woke up with a sign on my lawn. There was no sign on my lawn this morning and there were no tears shed, right? Like year 2, the sparkle wore off a little bit. And I feel like I'm not doing enough. I haven't been sending invites. I don't have any prospects. And I'm human, just like you guys. 3.5, almost 4 years into this business, people are just knocking on my door telling me that they want to like run in this business, right? So I'm alongside all of you waking up in the middle of the summer, having had an incredible time, but realizing like this is a priority in my life. I have no plan B, like this is it, right? So if I'm feeling the same way that you're feeling, then I know it's time to make an action plan and get out of it. I think I saw Christy had said like, you know, comparison to the point where it's like you just stop taking action because you're so focused on where you should be, right? So we want to talk tonight about taking action, and I would love for everybody to treat this like their chat pod and to collaborate as I talk about a topic. I would love for you guys to collaborate with me and put ideas in the chat, because that's what this is about. If you're stuck, if you're feeling like you haven't done the things, you have no prospects, your group's not going well, whatever your thing is, let's make a plan. Let's pivot. Let's do this together. Okay. So the very first one that we're going to talk about is your journey. Erin, how do you think about how your journey's going, where you're at? You know, when's the last time you really like shared results? Like this business is about inspiring others to start their health and fitness journey, to get back on their health and fitness journey, to give them ideas in their journey, right? Are you still doing that? Because showing up daily just with your workouts and stuff, like to be honest, if you're sitting around thinking about what you should write on top of it, like most of them are tapping through. It's just you showing up that has the most impact, right? So you showing up in your own journey is what has the most impact. You showing up in your own journey is what has the most impact. Like I almost can feel tears about that. That's what this business is. So what do you want to do with your journey? This business is simple, but it's hard because it calls on us to live in the light and to be better and to be best for us, right? So I want you to pull out your calendar and look, like, what do you want to do? I know for me, like, I ate the kids' mac and cheese tonight. I feel like crap. I'm probably not going to poo for 3 days because of that. Like, all the things. So I need to get back to reality, right? And figure out what my plan is. Like, I'm on week 4 of 645. So, you know, I'm going to make a little bit of a plan. I'm going to call, I'm just like making it up as I go right now. On Monday, we have a group starting. I'm going to go all in with them for 2 weeks. And I'm just going to see how I feel, right? So what's your plan? What are you going to do to get out of it? And it doesn't have to be all in. I know tons of people are like, have cottage, have this, have that. But you know what's also super freaking inspiring? When you take this shit on the go. When you have 1 glass of wine and then switch to Perrier, like, inspiring to those around you. I know that seems simple, but you're called to share your journey. That's what has the most impact. So share it. Share how being a coach has changed your life and had you focus on your journey so much so that it's changed your lifestyle. Because when we get into just like the posting where it's like, oh, I got to post my morning thing, and it's like you're a robot about it, there's no joy there. That's when you don't know what to write on your stories and stuff, because you're just being robotic and you probably feel like crap from eating like crap the night before. So you're not being authentic, right? Because you're not feeling your best. You're not being inspiring. You're not sharing your journey with the level of impact that the people watching are hoping to see. So, okay, sorry. Yeah, so let's make a plan. Let's take some action. If anybody wants to claim their action in the chat, I would love to see that. Sticking with 645 while at the cottage. Started back this week, actually tracking again. I mean, and do it for the gram. Like, I have so many times have gone through little periods where I'm like, I'm going to show you everything I eat this week, or I'm going to show you how I track alcohol while I'm at the cottage to fit into this plan, or whatever, right? Like, make your plan and then share your plan so that you can have that impact. Get involved with body, with the live workouts coming up. Like, this is part of your journey. So log on for every single person on this call, log on and pick a live workout to do. And I know the times suck right now, so you can also do the replays, but then also try to find one that's live, that's coming up in the next week or whatever, where you could make it work. And then share that, talk about that, talk about on your stories about how this is going to be for a different type of woman. Because there's a lot of people watching you just sort of for either curiosity or like general inspo that are into their own thing, that are runners, that are CrossFit people, that whatever, they have their own thing, right? Body's for them. Body is absolutely for them because it's that one-off workout. They can still be in community together with you. Like, body is for all the women that said, no, that's not for me. Following a program's not for me. So right now in your journey, I would implement body. And if you're like, well, I'm doing 645, like, this is your job. It's okay for you to do an extra 30-minute workout. You know what it's also okay to do? Press play, do 5 moves and post that. That's okay too. You know, if you already did your full workout, it doesn't mean you can't also log in and do this. And also, just to reiterate, I have not done that yet. So I'm brainstorming with you guys, like, honestly, right? So I signed up to do the 10 a.m. workout. I think it's autumn. So that's 1 p.m. your guys' time for anybody that has days free. And then on Saturday, we booked a sweat together, sweat and sip. So we're all going to press play on one of the replays. And so that's 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. So hop on that, share that with your team, invite women to that. The day passes is going to change the game for us. Even in terms of free groups, I think that now it's like, buy a day pass, get 1 live workout, and then this, 2-day nutrition plan or whatever, right? Do the day pass. What else did I have on Journey? Yeah, I just encourage you guys to feel better, right? Because so much of anybody sabotaging their business, I guarantee, and especially for me, is going to be directly related to how you feel in your own personal journey. So set some new goals, even if it's drink a gallon of water a day, whatever it is, set some new goals, get excited about your journey. That is this job. And so many of you started to coach for the accountability. So take it, it's yours. It's sitting right here waiting for you. The next one we need to take action in is our groups. When Erin and I really sat down to evaluate over the past 3 months, we haven't enrolled as many coaches as we normally do. And that's why we decided to pivot with our groups. All of your coaches are coming from your groups, like 99% of them, right? So if you're not getting any working coaches, I would take a look at if you're actually changing women's lives. If you're getting people into your groups and changing their life, because once you do, you're going to start to build a team if you're brave enough to invite them, right? But the first thing, the vital process, the most important thing is that we get them in our groups and we get them results. So what can we do? I talked a little bit about this on the live. We can do with body, do a more laid back group. Maybe people like don't want to do a full blown program. Maybe you could do like a 3-week nutrition focused group, but then it's like 3 live workouts a week, right? So do something different in your groups, smaller groups. Like one of my clients that joined, I had her in just a chat pod group. And then I added her to our new accountable group, and there was only like 120 people in there. And she's like, oh yeah, it was too big. I felt intimidated. And I was like, oh, damn. Like if that's too big, then, you know, gosh, what she would have thought if I added her into the 1,400 one, right? So if your community is getting up there, if you're sharing it with some other coaches and there's like over 100 people in there, maybe it's time to think about like doing a smaller pod. If you're sharing groups with people, like you should have your own clients in your own chat pod at a bare minimum, right? So do something new with your group, make a commitment and like put that on social. So much of this is the vulnerability to put yourself out there, right? So share with social what you're doing with your groups. Emma, yeah, like, you need to do what's best for you, right? And you can always have an existing community, but starting a smaller group on your own, like this is your business. You absolutely can do that and should not feel bad about that. Okay, the third thing that we wanted to talk about is social media. Oh gosh, I feel like in the summer, everybody just turns to robots and starts posting the same stuff, right? It's like, how quickly can I get my workout done and post my 3 to 4 video clips and find the, like where the music matches up and I'm done. I did it, right? I'm coaching. It's not enough. And we need to find the joy, like Erin said, in social again. So set some goals for yourself. First thing that I recommend doing is writing down some post ideas so that every single day when you go to post, right? So that every single day when you go to post, you have something to talk about. Put it in the notes section because these ideas can be repeated with just different words in a different picture, right? Share your vision in a post. Share a non-scale victory in a post. Share your coach story. Share your favorite part of coaching. Share about income, what you do with your coach pay this week. Share a challenger success story. If I could give myself advice, if I could give my baby coach self-advice, it would be, you know, start to write down just a list of things like that you can keep in your notes, call it post inspo. And if you have nothing to post about, just go to that. Have a reel party. Get together with some other coaches and make reels. It's fun. Even if you don't know anybody, there's probably someone in your city that you could get together with. If you truly are on an island and you don't have anybody there, go to your local Facebook page. I think Erin mentioned that on the call last week about a different topic. Like, make sure you're in your local page because now that events are coming back on, especially, there's going to be quarterly events and stuff, and you're going to want to sort of start to get in there. And that could really help you. Recommit to your social consistency. It is what this business is about. And I see so often people get consumed with how many views they have and their views are down and I'm going to go silent for 48 hours and see if that can trick the algorithm into getting my views up. Like, that shit's crap. It is crap. I've never been dark except for a couple hangovers in my early years. Like, this, people will come and go, and over the summer, like, people aren't thinking about you and if you did your workout. They're not. They're doing their own thing. They're worried about their own life. They're hopefully living in their own joy, right? But when they come back, you'll be there, right? Nobody sees all your content always. And that's why it's okay to be repetitive, because when they come around to click on your bubble, like, you're just a small blip in their life. They're not concerned about what you say. They're not thinking about how you're running this business or how many challengers you got, right? We often overthink this so much. If you focus on your joy, your journey, and your groups, I guarantee that this is going to turn around for you a little bit more, and you'll be able to find some consistency. Next week, we have something special for you guys. Kim is going to come on the call, and she is going to talk all about making connections. That's what she's powerful at, and that's what she does so incredibly well. And over the course of the past 3 years, I've just always tried to pick her brain about, like, well, what are you doing differently? And I just always feel like she can't articulate that very well, and I call her out on that. But at the end of the day, it's that she makes connections with human beings better than I do, and probably better than you do too, right? So next week, she's going to share a little bit about that, because as we improve on these areas, as we recommit, as we get consistent, we also need to focus on making connections. So that is going to, I'm going to toss that over to Erin, and I think she's going to talk about inviting.
Yeah, I hope my internet is better. So Court, text me if it's shit and you can take over. But okay, want to talk a little bit about inviting, because I think above anything else, this is the first to go. This is the first to go. And to me, inviting isn't just the message, join me. It's 3 things. It's expanding your network, it's connecting, and then it's actually asking. So maybe you see like inviting as the actual ask, but for me, if you haven't expanded your network, you haven't connected, you're not usually going to get to the ask. So it takes those 3 things. Okay. First and foremost, this is my sabotage. I like, if I'm going to give up something in July, I didn't expand my network. I wasn't connecting with people, and I didn't ask a lot. That is where I sabotage for sure. Expanding, and this is what I want to first and foremost talk about. It's not just adding followers. This business is actually about your network, the people in your life, the people you know. And expanding that network is getting to know more people. And if you're introverted like me and that makes you feel uncomfortable, I get you. It's easier to just like try and follow and try and make like stranger internet friends. That's easier for me than to try and make real friends in real person in real life. But this business is about expanding your network in real life and online. Oh, I'm getting messages. Okay, no, it's not. So first and foremost, think about expanding your network in real life. The best people that have joined my team are people that have become friends of mine or people that I know in real life. So think about expanding your network through your friends, through people you know, through your kids' activities. Maybe this year at school, you'll join the parent council. Maybe you're going to pick up a new activity. Maybe you're going to actually start talking to the people at the park. Maybe you're going to like actually start making more connections. If you look at your job as expanding your network, maybe you'll be more open to actually talking to people and getting to know people. I wanted to talk about this because truly the best connections I make are people who are through friends of friends, through people I already know. And we talk about the internet like that, like intentional rabbit hole on Instagram, but it's the same thing in real life. I challenge you guys to expand your network for real. You want good quality people, you know good quality people in your life, make connections with the good quality people that they know too. So that is either connecting on Instagram by adding friends of your friends and going down that intentional rabbit hole. By that, I mean going to, like, I've got this amazing person in my life. Her name is Sarah. I think she is the most amazing woman ever. I know that anybody she knows is likely amazing too. So I'm going to go to Sarah's page and I'm going to look at the people that she has there and try and make connections with them. To me, that's a quality 2 degree of separation. And maybe they'll follow me back because they see that Sarah follows me too. So use the Sarahs in your life to find the other quality people, both in real life and on Instagram and Facebook. Okay. But the best success I've had is through friends of friends, that intentional rabbit hole. Sarah's friends with Melanie, Melanie's friends with Julie. Julie has a bunch of people I don't know. I'm going to look to see who I can connect with who knows Julie. You guys get it? In the past, I have gone to like common pages of like common, I've used radio station announcers, and locally I've used different coffee shops or different brands I really like. But at the end of the day, I always have the most success through friends of friends, through that intentional quality rabbit hole. So I want to share that authentically with you guys tonight. If you are having difficulty expanding your network, you have to be more intentional about it and take 5 to 10 minutes, truly 5 to 10 minutes, that's it, every single day to do this. Set the clock every single day, start expanding your network a little bit online. And I challenge you to try and do it in person as well. Okay, so that's expanding. The next part is connecting. And like Courtney said, we're going to talk a lot about this from the Queen herself next week with Kim. But really for me, expanding is actually genuinely being interested with those people that I connect with, is actually genuinely like caring about who they are, being interested in their pages, being like caring about what's going on in their life, following up, checking in, being a friend, like genuinely making relationships. That's what connecting is making relationships with other people. You have to be doing this on the regular. This is what this business is about. And from there, it's actually asking people to join you. Newsflash, if you don't ask people to join you, nobody is going to join you. Even Courtney and me, I'll put up a poll about our new thing. People aren't racing to me from the poll. Oftentimes I get no answers on my poll, but it's there to remind the people that I invited yesterday that it's still happening. It's another seed planted. It's another way to remind them that I still have this offering and you're still welcome, you're still invited. But it has to include the actual ask. I guarantee, how many people are here? 43 people. I guarantee you that every single one of you 43 people, that there's still people in your life that you were too afraid to invite and that you have never asked. There are still people I haven't invited. There are still people you know you haven't invited. This is your opportunity to start sending those scary invites. You want amazing, badass quality people on your team? You have to invite those amazing, badass quality people. You have to send those invites. Okay, that was about inviting and how we can take action. Truly, the best thing you can do is set your minimum standard of how many invites you're going to send every single day. Whether that's 3, whether that's 5, whether that's 20, I don't know what your goals are, match it up to what your goals are, and do that every single day. The next part that we want to talk about is how you can take action to get out of self-sabotage is, honestly, guys, this is the easiest one, is to be more involved in this team. Like, do not sit on the sidelines and say, I don't know anybody and I feel like disconnected. I feel like I'm not part of the team because I don't know anybody. Reach out to people, start getting to know people, ask someone to go for coffee, meet up with somebody in person, ask somebody ask questions about their challenge group, ask questions how they're running this business, ask them if they like to partner up with you, do a Zoom together and do a power hour together, plan to work out together, like lean into this community and actually truly get to know each other. There is nothing more powerful than a community of like-minded people who are like searching for positivity and joy in their life. You've got it right here. You are looking for good people in your life. We are all right here. Reach out to people. I challenge all of you to make a friend with somebody you don't know that's on this call right now. Add them on Instagram, add them on Facebook, and say, this is my challenge. I'm reaching out, like, wanted to get to know you. It's cheesy, but it's true, guys. Truly. I met with Milan's team tonight. There were 2 women there who'd never met before, but they'd been talking together on Zoom, on calls forever. They felt like they know each other. If you want that, you need to make this first move yourself. The more you feel connected to this team, the more you feel connected to these people, the more connected you'll feel to this business, the more accountable you'll feel to this business. It's the same thing in your fitness accountability. You want better accountability with your coach business, get more involved with the coaches. Don't sit on the sidelines and be a victim, being like, nobody invited me, nobody wants to hang out. It's on you. Michelle, friends, please, truly ask someone to go for coffee. Like, it's on you. Lean into this community. You are not going to find a better one. I hope my internet was not annoying. I really do. So Courtney, I'll pass it back to you.
Yeah, we're good there. That's it, guys. I hope that you just feel a little inspired to make a plan and take action. This business is simple. It's just about being excited about your plan and finding a little bit more joy in this business. So, sure. First step is writing down what brings you joy in this business and then making a plan that feels new and fresh in that space, right? So, and yeah, connect in Coach Corner or whatever for people that are trying to all connect and do something. Like, you know, even with restrictions and stuff, like you can all go meet at Mooney's Bay and do a sunrise thing, right? I love it. Okay, guys, that's it. Have a great night. Can't wait to see all your action plans. I'm going to drop that Coach 100 thing in the page. Bye-bye.